Hello and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for taking the time to stop in. Today we are actually going to do a different spread, a different type of reading, something I just kind of thought up a few days ago. And it's going to be called Mirror, Mirror on the Wall, What Needs Our Focus or Attention Most of All? So it's going to be just a pick of a few different packs or a few different decks of oracle cards mixed in with the tarot cards, and we'll see what it has to tell us. And it's going to be a timeless reading, so whenever you find it or you stumble upon it will be the right time for you. So we will start with the Art of Manifestation Oracle cards. These are from Jenny Florence. And we have Imperfection. Okay, this is our card number 23. And the 23 adds up to a 5. 2 plus 3 is a 5, which means there's going to be changes coming in. Lots of times change by natural course of action or natural course, or it can be a change that comes in due to a little bit of conflict or a little bit of tension or a little bit of a problem or issue arising. So imperfection. In our goal-driven world, we can seek to blame whenever things do not run smoothly, and yet it is our imperfection that makes our human lives perfect vessel for the evolution of the soul. Strive to be the best you can be, cherish your mistakes and those of others, and honor and learning to be found in every experience. So this is basically saying honor. No one's perfect, right? And there's going to be changes involved, and sometimes it's a stumbling stones or stumbling steps. But from those imperfections or mistakes or errors, we always learn, and you know what, becomes a stepping process of experience. We can use those imperfections or those lessons learned to move ahead. So don't ever think anybody or anything is perfect in this world, because that is certainly not the case. It's a learning process, a staging process, and we all learn from our mistakes and move forward. And we also try not to make those mistakes again after we went through that experience and learned the lesson. So appreciate your mistakes, appreciate your imperfections. They're made to help you and they're made to help others. And something else that just comes to me is like maybe if someone's making a mistake, you're being too hard on yourself. So accept it, love it, learn from it, move on from it, and accept it as a good lesson forward. Okay, the third house of communication. Okay, so along with accepting imperfections and lesson learned moving forward, we also have the card here, the third house, which is communication. That is the house of Gemini. It's about communication, it's about internet, it's about social media platforms. This can very much involve communication with people close around you, neighbors, brothers, sisters, but communication as a whole. So if you're waiting for communication, it's on its way. If you have communication that needs to be put out to the world, it's going to be put out to the world. And it's also about the third house is, like I said, it's very, very not only communication involved, but it can be involved with short trips. Okay, so it's communication involved with people, close friends, neighbors, siblings, not necessarily parents or relatives, but it could be. But it is definitely short trip related as well as social media platforms, internet-based things, or internet connection, or around the world connection by the web, via the World Wide Web. So it can take in a lot of different areas. And it looks like you're kind of working on something or working towards something. And just remember, we are all planets direct here, which is kind of nice. So that will increase the speed of everything. And things are running a little bit smoother than what they probably have been for the last couple of months. And it's a good time and a good deal to get things up and running off the ground. Okay, Earth Angel, you are a light worker who has come to the earth to teach about love. Okay, so we are dealing with... this might be somebody involved helping somebody. It might be you or somebody helping you, but we have an earth angel. We have basically a healer, a light worker. So whoever is listening to this, either you're the light worker helping others, or you have an earth angel or a light worker coming in to help you. They're either in the picture now. If not, they're going to be coming into the picture. And if you're thinking, okay, I'm the light worker and there's nobody who's crossed my path yet, just wait, because it's coming in. So that could be your communication, and it could be somebody near and dear to you because of the third house. Like I said, it's somebody close in your vicinity, close friends, close neighbors, and it could be actually a sibling or a family member, okay? Okay. I'm really getting a lot of vibe off this reading. It's something to do with healing within or healing without. It's physical healing, mental healing, or emotional healing involved here. And we could be processing cycles in life, either processing an ending or processing a beginning. And if you're still waiting for communication to come in, it's on its way. Okay, so this deck of cards, I have no more earthly worries. So this is somebody involved here. It has a passed on loved one. Just wanted to send us a side message that they have no more earthly worries. So we had someone who's passed on in the either recent past or a distant past. That this person, whoever it was, very, very fluent in your life. Okay, so this is a passed on loved one who you often think about. This person's with you a lot. They kind of visit you in your sleep, in your dreams, and they kind of are with you in your day-to-day process. Okay, so they're saying, you know, don't worry about me. I'm doing good, basically. I have no more earthly worries. But this person is with you in spirit all the time. I'm just going to pull one more card to go along with this. I have no more earthly worries. This person, after they've passed on, they're in a good place and they have no more, basically, three-dimensional worries, physical worries, material worries. Okay. And just what I said. Okay, like I told you, this person's with you 24/7. They're walking your path with you, helping you, guide you. I always give you a good night kiss. So again, this person is with you 24/7, and this person will be with you during the night. So pay attention to your dream state, because if you dream about this person or they're talking to you in your sleep, take note of that, write it down, because this is very, very influential in your path. It's messages for your path ahead, and this person's doing okay, and they're always with you. So that's just a really, really nice thought. And it's that extra energy that's with you, helping guide you, walk you down the path, kind of, even though they're not here, they're always with you in spirit 24/7. It's like that extra support system, even though you can't see it, it's there. And now we're going to pull a card from the 1942. Okay, so this is the next deck. It's the 1942 Midnight Bee Zoo, Old Soul, Old School. Okay, this one, someone is on a path here. It's okay to walk away from places you no longer fit, you no longer belong, or where you are no longer loved and respected. Retain your self-respect, self-love, and dignity. Okay, like I said, we have somebody walking on a path, and like I get the impression, and I get the energy, and I get the feel that we are processing this. We got two things going on here. Somebody is trying to obviously end a cycle, and I said they could be working on ending a cycle, but starting a new cycle in life. And this can be in multi-directions. It could be many different things for many different people, but someone is kind of walking the top of the fence, trying to decide whether they should stay or whether they should go. So this every time I see this card, it reminds me that, you know what, it's kind of a simple answer, and when you come to terms with it, you'll be okay with it. So if you're in a cycle where you don't belong anymore, you're feeling no longer loved, you're no longer respected, it's a place where you don't feel you belong or fit anymore, there's nothing wrong with walking away from a cycle in life, a situation, a relationship, or friendship, or whatever it is. If you don't belong, there's no mutual respect, no love, whatever you want to call it. You'll just know either it feels good or it doesn't feel good, and at the point it doesn't feel good beyond trying to make it better or reconciling, it's probably time to move on. So like I said, this again is either a healing light worker coming in, an earth angel coming in to help you process. This may be a closure of a cycle, beginning of a new cycle, but this could also be to do with emotional healing and very much physical healing. I'm getting that energy, right? Or mental. Or it could be all three, right? And if somebody just can't accept imperfections in you, well, you know what, you do the best you can with what you got, and if they can't accept you for who you are, you know what, that's on them. You need to be happy with yourself and comfortable in your own skin. And if it's not a mutual respectful, mutual loving, giving back and forth, give and take relationship, whatever type of relationship, Maybe it's time some second thought, or maybe you need a second opinion from this earth angel person, this light worker. And that can be a counselor, it can be a doctor, it can be a lawyer, it can be a grandparent, a parent, or a trustworthy friend. But if you need help, there's someone coming in. If you need to help somebody, they'll be crossing your path. And if it hasn't already crossed paths with this person or group of people, it's about to come in. Okay. We'll pull a card from the Kipper deck. And just remember, lots of times we're too hard on ourselves when it comes to our own personal imperfections, our own personal judgment. We tend to be harder on ourselves than the average person would be. Okay, this has got to do with a relationship. So this is to do with a marriage or a common law or a karmic partnership. This is a romantic relationship. It is two things. I'm going to say because it's a partnership. This could be business partnership. This could be romantic involved. Okay, so this is where somebody is not being respected, not being honored. Maybe we have a lack of loyalty, lack of, like I said, self-respect. Or, a lack of respect either way, a lack of give or take. Maybe there's no more love left in this relationship. Again, this could be a lack of loyalty, a lack of honor, a lack of dignity, even within a business partnership. Again, this can go a few different ways, but it's about a healing process taken in mentally, emotionally, physically, and that's very, very fluent and very clear what's going on here. So if you need help, help's coming, or maybe you're the person who needs to help somebody else. Okay. Let go of fear now. Okay, this is interesting. This is very, very fitting by the looks of it. Let go of fear now. And this is a card from the Archangel Michael deck. My prayer, Archangel Michael, please help me feel safe and deserving of your guidance. Thank you for clearing me of heavy, toxic, or ego-based thoughts or feelings. Okay, again, this is somebody... somebody staying in a position because they're a fear of letting go. We could have a codependent relationship here too. That's very much coming up in this. It's a codependent relationship, whether it's romantic, common law, karmic, or business partnership. It's a relationship that's kind of based on codependency and just the fear of the unknown, the fear of the unbeaten path, the fear of taking the unknown trail. And it's just saying, let go of fear now. Whatever you're fearing is basically holding you back. And as soon as you're ready to let go and treat yourself with the respect you deserve. Treat yourself with the dignity that you totally deserve. Treat yourself good that you don't have to put up with negative energy or being disrespected or treated badly or whatever. There's something really negative or toxic going on in this relationship, however that applies to you, but nobody needs to put up with that. And I'm just saying, if you're hanging on for a monetary or a feeling of safe, it's basically a false sense of security. And so let go of it. Things will be much better when you decide to let go of the fear and move on in positive light. Remember, fear keeps you in a place that you really shouldn't be. There we go. Starting fresh. How about that? As soon as you let go of the fear, you're going to be starting fresh. So starting fresh, and this is from the, what is it from? The Gateway Oracle. Okay, so starting fresh, a wonderful new beginning is blooming in my life. Okay, couldn't be more perfect. I just finished saying that. So as soon as you let go of the fear, you get rid of this toxic relationship, partnership, business, romantic, personal, whatever it is. As soon as you let go, put an end to that cycle, then you've got a new start coming in. And basically what you're staying here because you have a fear of letting go and because it's an unbeaten, unknown path. And so it's coming in. So you will do very, very well with this when you're ready to let go. Don't be scared of the unbeaten path, because lots of times as soon as we take that jump and turn that turn, it's exactly what we need, and we realize at that point we should have probably did it a long time ago. Okay, decisions have to be made. Okay, so the Judgment card, this is the card of karma. What comes around goes around. It's also about making a decision, making a call. Now, this can go actually a couple different ways. You could be making a decision yourself. Somebody else could be coming in to help you make this decision. Could be this person. This can be also court derived. If you're looking for maybe court proceedings, divorce proceedings, this very much could be the card of that as well. So maybe you're thinking of court proceedings, or you're in the midst of a process of court proceedings, or you're thinking about starting, midstream, ending. It could be judgment, a judgment call within a courtroom as well. But the judgment card is about what comes around goes around. So if you're being mistreated in whatever relationship this is, it's just saying, you know what, stay the high roads, keep everything above board, operate with integrity, operate with dignity, respect yourself, respect others, and, you know, treat yourself good, because it will make you a better person for it. It teaches patience, it teaches self-respect, teaches integrity, and you know what, you will shine within and without. So however that applies to you, and if you're dealing with someone who is kind of under the table, doing things in the background, negative behaviors, you know, slanderish, those kind of things, just saying, you know, worry about you, you operate with integrity, and karma will look after the other person. What comes around goes around. So positive brings positive, negative reaps negative. That's just how it works. Okay, so we're going to pull another card. And just remember, when you do the right thing, it makes you feel good inside as a person as well. Okay, so this is, again, the card of communication. So this, you could be looking at an Aquarius person, right? Aquarius placement. But the Queen of Swords, this is a couple different things. It's about communication picking up. It is basically fact versus fiction. It's laid on the table. Call a spade a spade. She's got no problem doing this. And it tends to be an older woman, but not necessarily gender specific, but somebody who calls it like they see it, and they don't beat around the bush. This person has got no problem making a decision. It's based on fact. It's not based on emotion. So it's basically saying if there's decisions that has to be made, make it based on practicality, not based on emotion, right? Or that's what's coming in for you. Someone's going to say, look, this is the way it is. What are you doing? Or don't stay because you feel bad, or don't stay because of codependency. Like the black and white is, you're being mistreated, this is not going anywhere good, it's just continually getting worse. And it might take this person to point this out to you, that, you know, a decision needs to be made on factual basis, factual communication. So this could be communication coming in, communication coming out, communication picking up. Again, remember, it's the third house. This can very much be family involved as well, okay? And again, this card very much is basically making a decision to cut someone out of your life, however that pertains to you. Okay, and we know that it's a partnership or a marriage, it's romantic, or it's business partner, or it could be both. We could have a marriage or a partnership that also has a business involved. Okay, and it's about money, hanging on to money. So this is definitely a codependent relationship of some sort, or we have somebody hanging on to money, material goods, physical items, physical goods, okay? There's money, there's assets, there's tangible material involved, and somebody that's hanging on tightly to money. And when I say that, it can involve codependency, because it's about the money. I'm hanging on for the money's sake. I'm hanging on to codependency because I don't know it to be any different, and I'm scared to take the unknown, the unbeaten path. But this is say, let go of this fear to start fresh. And this could also be hanging on to somebody. So when I say the Four of Pentacles, this could be about hanging on tightly to monetary or financial assets, hanging on to codependency, basically for the wrong reasons. But it also can be hanging on to somebody in the past. Holding on hope, holding on to something. Now, it could be this person you're involved with, holding on to past good memories, which is faded and kind of basically drifted away, went away, are not returning. Or it could be somebody else in the sidelines that you're hanging on to energetically, or hanging on to, or something like that. But this is basically around money and a codependent relationship, however that applies. And here we have the Queen of Wands. We have two queens on the table here. So the Queen of Wands, when the Queen, could involve two women, possibly. But we have the energy of two queens. Again, it tends to be not gender specific, but it can be. But she is about fire, she's about drive, and she wants to make it happen. She will make it happen, come hell or high water. She knows exactly what to do. She's a very good talker, she's very good organized, she's very good at being persuasive, and she's very good at going after and getting what she wants. After that decision is made to cut someone out of her life, get rid of the codependency, It's about you have the passion, the fire, the drive, the know-how, the plan, the stepping action ahead to bring you a fresh new start. Now, if this happens to involve a romantic relationship, there could be a marriage involved. There could be two women involved within some sort of personal relationship, or it could be two women involved within a business relationship as well. So it could be like a man, two women, or two men and a woman. It could be a few different things here, but there's decisions that have to be made, judgment calls that have to be made. It's going to be based with no emotions. It's going to be based on fact and fiction. There is money involved, and it's about a separation of goods because someone's wanting to hoard money. The Four of Pentacles can be the hoarder card. We have one partner trying to hoard everything so the other partner doesn't get anything. That is very common here. That's exactly what this has here, and it's got to do with a marriage. Anyway, you know what? This is a very interesting spread, but the communication is going to pick up like crazy, and there's going to be help coming in for you. Either you're going to be the helping somebody else, or somebody else is coming in to help you. And again, we have the energy of spirit. Again, the person from the past who's passed on, your loved one, is with you in spirit, and they're always with you 24/7. So again, this person's got energy to help you. This person is telling you what you need to know to help you get out of this situation, to let go of that fear, get rid of this old toxic cycle to start new. And as a one last card, I'm going to pick one card out of this one, and for our closing message is going to be this card. Okay, this is saying beware. Okay, so this is going to be our final message, and it's pay attention to energy fields around you, people, places, or things. It paints the picture of no words spoken. It's a valuable, unsaid, unspoken information. Okay, so this means basically there's more going on in the energy fields. We have someone who is very, very intuitive, very, very divinely connected to the universe. And so it's like when you walk into a room, whether it's a meeting room, a group of people, or a setting, or maybe a supper, you can walk into that room and you know something's up, because it's like the little energetic radar goes off as something is up, something's bad, something's toxic, something's upsetting, or it's a really, really good energy field to be around. So pay attention to the unspoken words. Pay attention to people's energy fields around them, because whatever you're looking for, it's going to jump out at you as no words spoken. You're just going to feel the energy, and you're just going to know. So, and if there's something else up that kind of remains maybe a little bit hidden, again, you will pick it up by the energy fields, by the kind of the little intuitive antennas that go up as being red flags, or it's like somebody's reaction, not words, but how they react, the look on their face, how they carry themselves, the energy fields that you walk into is your answer. So pay attention to what's going around you, because your answers are sitting there, and if you pay attention, you tend not to miss too much. So with that being said, this is our new reading, and it's our mirror on the wall, what needs our most attention most of all. And it looks like we have some decisions to make within a relationship or a partnership, and getting rid of toxicity and codependency by the looks of it. Anyway, that will conclude our reading. Anyway, thank you for taking this time to drop in and visit me on my channel. And if the reading resonates, you like it, claim it and seal it with a midnight kiss. And if not, you can ditch it, because remember, we're always at free will choice. So may this shine on you in a positive way. Remember, live, laugh, love, and always keep a sense of humor. And just remember, there's only going to be 3 things that we'll actually ever accomplish in life, and that's to be happy, have our true inner happiness, to love, and to be loved. So sometimes if you think of things on a very simple scale, it kind of makes these decisions down the road just a little easier to come up with. And that will probably pretty much end our reading. And so if you like, click like, share, subscribe, because it helps my channel grow. And until we speak again, stay happy, stay healthy, help yourself, and help each other. Bye.